Hello everyone, my name's Nigel Hampson. I'm curator of the Lancashire Titanic Museum, and I hope you'll spare me just a couple of minutes to give you a bit of information about what it is that the museum is all about. As our name suggests, the Lancashire Titanic Museum tells the story of the Lancashire people who were involved in perhaps history's most iconic sea disaster. The museum has run for approximately 5 years now, and in that time we've managed to identify 97 people from Lancashire who were involved in this disaster. This is research that has never been done before. What we try and do in the museum is tell some of their stories. We also have 2 lecture programs that we do, with an outreach program where we go into schools and we give talks to the school children and also to adult groups as well. We travel wherever we need to go to do this, not only in Lancashire. A little bit about how the museum started. We were formed 5 years ago, nearly 6 years ago, when my own personal collection was used to give an exhibition in a local library. That snowballed and we toured various libraries for 18 months. And it was during these tours that I became aware of a question that was being asked very, very often. That question was, why is this not set up permanently? Why is there not a permanent museum telling the story of these Lancashire people? Well, with that in mind, we then managed to secure a 3-year space, a 3-year rental, if you will, on a space in Colne, and we successfully ran the museum there, did more of the research into the Lancashire people, and then unfortunately our time in Colne ran out. We had a short space of time then at Samlesbury Hall before moving to our current location, where we are now on the site of the Bygone Times Antiques and Collectibles Warehouse in Eccleston in North Chorley. This is where we are now, and this is the purpose of the crowdfunding bid that you're looking at the moment. We have the chance here to secure the museum's future on this site for the next 4 years, and this is what we're appealing to you for today. We need to raise £5,000. That will secure the rent on the museum for the next 4 years. It will enable us to put down roots like we've never been able to do before. The research that we have done into this disaster has been groundbreaking research. It has never been done before. The museum artifacts that we have on display here are very, very unique items. There are items that bring the story of the Titanic down to a very personal level. Anyone who has already visited the museum, or anyone who has already attended one of our lectures, will testify that we bring the Titanic disaster down to a very, very human, personal level. That's what we're all about here with this museum. I'm not going to bore you and go on for hours and hours on this little video cast here. I just want to say to you, please do consider supporting the Lancashire Titanic Museum with this crowdfunding bid. We need to raise £5,000. We don't think that's a big ask on the grand scheme of things. When you look at how much some other awards are given to various other projects, we think £5,000 is a tiny drop in the ocean. But it's money we can't raise by ourselves. We need your help and your support to make this happen. So we hope that you will consider making this happen, and that you'll also tell your friends and family and relatives that you're supporting the Lancashire Titanic Museum in this crowdfunding bid. Please do spread the word all over to as many people as you possibly can. Do come and visit us. We're very active on Facebook. We have a website as well, so just look for the Lancashire Titanic Museum on Facebook, and if you want to look at the museum website, it's www.lancstitanic.co.uk. I'm Nigel Hampson. I thank you very much for your time, and I hope to see you in the museum soon.